Hey guys, it's JH. Okay, today I just want to do a little bit of clarification on the wind and twirl for chipping the ball from somewhere like this. When you've got, say, 40 feet, 45 feet to a flag there, and you're just chipping off the edge. Guys, the advantage of twirl and wind is that if you can get that process going in a chip shot, it eliminates the blade doing any extraneous things. That process in a little controlled swing will give you a constant delivery plane of the face of the golf club. For right-handed play, you'll virtually eliminate any face pulls. You won't get any shots to the left. You'll basically always hit it up on line, and you'll completely get it from drags and pulls. Because the club face, and the guys wanted to know about, but it's basically hanging onto it like that, and putting that twirl into it at address, and never giving that twirl up, so that when we lead the club in, we're leading with this heel pad, and the hand is basically feeling like it's doing that. and that basically is a feeling of the heel going towards the hole of the club, but it's not, it's just dead square. But because there's that much pressure up this portion of the arm here, and in this portion of the hand here, and that constant winding against the blade, it just stops any flips or flops or flaps. Now guys, the green's always hard to get free here, so I have to be really quick here. But if we're going to just say 45 feet or something like that, we're going to pitch it up there. What we don't want to have is a big variation of difference from, left and right. And so what I do is I set it, and then I basically just stand my hands up a little bit and get that pressure into that heel pad and that inner part of the I'll just explain it a little bit more fully. In the full swing, we wind it like this. We wind it up. We're winding it up towards us, and then we're holding it there and dropping it, and dropping the ball. Well, here we're just putting the pressure on, exerting the pressure, and keeping it. We're not trying to crazily increase it on the backswing. Once we've established the twirl pressure and the wind pressure, we just hold it in situ. That's the whole process. We don't try and do anything crazy with it. And now the advantage, guys, is that as soon as we start to move the club forward, it's going to be very, very square, because this whole piece of the anatomy here is really supported and braced by that winding of that lead arm. Because invariably in chipping, when there's a lot of flappiness going on, and you don't need that, guys. All you need to do is get that and just move this little Y here in that fashion there. And for anybody that's always been sort of a roller and a flipper through the ball, leading with this action here with this wind will feel like you're leading with the heel and the blade is open, but it's not, it's just square. It's because you're used to flapping it all the time. Okay guys, I'll just, that's the explanation of it. I'll just quit here, and I'll come back and I'll just hit a couple of chip shots, and I'll hit a couple of putts with exactly the same action.